All right. Hello, hello. Let's see. I'm gonna try and get some more people in here. Let's get Discord going. All right. All right. We got some people in here today. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Hi, everybody. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you again. Am I coming through loud and clear with my mic, or do I have Detective Conan back here? I don't. Detective Conan is a bit of a tricky series to find these days, especially like the first, I guess, first 40, first 50 or so. So yeah, if I could ever track them down, I probably would, because well, Detective Conan's a classic at this point, right? But yeah, so today was planning on doing a few things. So today I was going to go over some of the anime that are out this season, because I don't really do too much content on anime, but I've been asked about it lately, so I figured I might as well. Also, me going over some more manga that I'm planning on reading, some more manga that I have read already, and then probably gonna do a little bit of gaming too. I was thinking about playing some Marvel Rivals just for a little change up. Have I watched Blue Lock? So I've watched the first 3 episodes of season 1. Um, it kind of Blue Lock kind of how to put it. It's an interesting concept, but it was also one of those where it kind of didn't really hook me because I wasn't really attached to any of the characters early on, but I might give it another shot eventually here. Why an Evelyn? I'm a manga beginner. What do you recommend for me to start? I like shonens. I always tend to recommend as like a starter series. Um, I always recommend Death Note and Fullmetal Alchemist. It is a bit cliche, but they're cliche for a reason because they're good choices. When it comes to other series, if you like sports manga, or it's just sports in general, I'd probably say something like Haikyuu or Slam Dunk. If you like more kind of like the action, more action heavy kind of military-esque kind of series, I'd recommend Kaiju number 8 for shonens. And then if you like kind of shonen rom-coms, I'd recommend like Nisekoi, Komi Can't Communicate, stuff like that. Have I read or watched Evangelion? I haven't read any Evangelion. I've watched some of it. Promised Neverland. I don't have any Promised Neverland. It would be right next to me here, but I'm just waiting to replace the box set. Well, I had some of the singles. I'm waiting to replace with the box set. Yes, Shinichi Kudo. We were talking about Detective Conan. Someone was asking me if I had it in my collection. I unfortunately don't because, like I was saying, that the first, how do I put it? The first 40 or 50 volumes or so are really hard to find. Your bookshelf is so cool. Thank you, Leo. I do have. This is only like a small portion of what I have. There's an entire room behind me. Yes, rare gray face cam. Yeah, I do some videos every once in a while where I am on camera, so I'm not like opposed to it. But I decided I wanted to do some more gaming streams on Sundays, and so in order to do that, I'm kind of have to sit at my computer and kind of stream this way. Have I watched the new episodes of Solo Leveling? I have not watched Solo Leveling yet. I still need to watch season 1. I just haven't had a chance to. I was planning on watching with some friends, but they started watching it without me, so I was like, oh. How do I handle the Eden Ridge? I don't know, Adrian. Might have to ask one of my buddies how do you do that. Imagine liking anime. There's nothing wrong with liking whatever you want to watch. Everyone's entitled to it, right? Just because people like certain things doesn't mean that they're shitty people. Unless it's actually like illegal shit. Do you like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I do. I've watched up to part 4. I do have some manga behind me as well. They're just down on the... If you're on the full landscape view, you can see some of my manga right down there. Some JoJo's. Favorite series? Let's see. There's Magus the Library. What else? Knights of the Zodiac is an all-time classic for me. I grew up watching Gundam Wing, so Gundam Wing is another really big one for me. Even Escaflowne, Eureka 7. Where's the mod? I'm not seeing any spam, to be honest. I've seen like one person mentioning Beastars like a couple times. Yes, Magus mentioned. What's your favorite stand? If I have one. My favorite stand? That's a good question. Ooh. I don't know. I have to think about that one. Also, not too. I can't. Like, I'm just having problems remembering some of the names too. Have I watched the? I've watched all of Attack on Titan. We are missing Magus. Yeah, Magus. I can't show off right now. Thanks for the roses, Gabbage. You're awesome. I wanted to watch Gundam for such a long time, but I didn't know where to start. So Gundam is a little bit tricky to get into because there's the main universe and then there's the Universal Century. There's just... If you want to check out Gundam for the very first time, I'd recommend checking out Gundam Unicorn or Iron-Blooded Orphans. So Iron-Blooded Orphans is outside the main universe, but it's a great intro to what Gundam actually is. I should bring back Magus and display it in the back. Have I read or seen Monster? So I've read pretty much all of Monster. I haven't watched it, though. Yes. I've actually been joking about putting up a little shrine for Magus. Just because of how much of a meme it's become lately. And yeah, I actually do want to have like a display for some of my favorite series. So I came up with an idea. I pitched it to Icarus, who's one of my mods, and he likes the idea. You watch? Yes, I will be getting through more JoJo's eventually here. I decided I want to read JoJo's before I start watching more of the anime. And I'm slowly working on collecting more. I've got part 1 and part 2 done for the manga. I'm halfway through part 4, and I'm like a little bit into part 3. Just the manga's a little bit expensive. Do I know of Kimi ni Todoke? Yes, my daughter actually has the full series. Not the sequel series, but she has the full original series up in her room. To have Reborn. Yes, Reborn is right next to me. I can see it right here. All 16 volumes of it. I wish we get the full print one of these days. Do I need Beastars volumes? I don't. I tried getting into Beastars. I just couldn't do it. It just wasn't for me. And it has nothing to do with like the anthropomorphic animal aspect. It's just not my kind of series. Maybe I'll give it another shot one of these days. Just not at the moment. Where do I buy my manga? So I buy a lot of my manga secondhand. About approximately, I'd say about 75-80% of my collection is secondhand these days. So I go to a lot of secondhand bookstores. I go to a lot of thrift stores. I go to library sales. I buy a lot off Facebook Marketplace. So Facebook Marketplace is a great place to buy used manga. I'll be actually making like a little shrine, quote unquote, when it comes to some of my favorite manga. I'm just waiting. I decided where I'm going to put it, and it's going to be over right where I have my little space heater on the side. Where if you see my other streams, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So once the springtime comes around and it's a lot warmer, I can put that away for the year or until next winter, and then I'll put like a little shrine there of some of my favorites, and then I might think about where to put it later. But yes. But yeah, a big thing I wanted to do today was kind of talk about some 2025 anime and manga series. So, I can actually open that up. Have I seen Evangelion? I have seen some of Evangelion. There's a lot of parts to it, and I just haven't gotten through all of it yet. I might. One of my friends is a big fan of Evangelion, so I might do a rewatch with him because He's always wanting to do refreshers of the series. But yeah, I guess let's go over to the regular browser. So this way we can kind of show off some stuff here. Are you going to watch the Demon Slayer movies? We're going to watch the Demon Slayer movies. I've watched Mugen Train with my daughter. Infinity Castle. Is it confirmed that they're doing movies for Infinity Castle, or is it just going to be another season or so? Carrie. Yeah, Banana Fish is a little bit of a heavy series, but I'm sure you can handle it. I do have Demon Slayer. Yes, Demon Slayer's right over there. One shelf up. It's just a little bit out of camera. I have the full Demon Slayer series, plus Kimetsu Academy and the light novels as well. I also have like the Core Records data book. Okay. Okay. That makes sense then. All right. And I guess we'll go over some of. I might have to adjust the browser here. How will I do that? Might have to do this for now. So yeah, some of the 2025 winter anime. I've actually started watching some series. Rewatched the first episode I already read it today. All I remember is the Priestess and the Vampire. Yeah, so I rewatched Arifureta last year before season 2 came out, and that was pretty interesting. The dub is also great for it. Really funny. But I'm currently watching season 3 in sub. Okay, so yeah. I'm not sure how I'll be able to show off. Have I seen Erased? I have not. Thanks for the follow, Freddy. Yeah, it's my favorite anime, and then it's Black Clover, but I can't find the manga sets to buy. Yeah, Black Clover has been on a little bit of a printing hiatus because the manga... Generally what happens is when a manga series goes on hiatus in Japan, the English prints and like the other international prints kind of goes... how to put it? Also kind of gets put on hold until the series comes back. So now that Black Clover is actually back in the manga in Japan, we should start seeing some more volumes in store here. Erased I have not seen, unfortunately. Alright, I guess we'll go over some of the winter anime. The big one that I am watching is Apothecary Diaries. I am watching it. I've already watched one episode. I am really looking forward to it. Apothecary Diaries is one of my favorite mysteries. If you don't mind, can you search it up in there or something? I could, but I'm just want to focus on the anime that's coming out this season, and then we can start going into other recommendations I can add to my watch list or stuff like that. 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Love You Season 2. I have not watched Season 1. So, actually, I'll put this one here, Solo Leveling, on planning. 100 Girlfriends, I don't know. I might read the manga first, so it's not an urgent thing. Speaking of anime, Nyaruko, yes, I know, Gabbage. If I have time, one of these, and like this week, I'll sit down and watch it. Yeah. With 100 Girlfriends, it kind of is a little bit cringe, but it's, from what I've heard, it's really freaking funny at the same time, too. It's like they dial up the cringe to intentionally amp up the comedy, which I like that. I don't like if it's just cringe for like the sake of cringe, like with Aho Girl. Aho Girl was just unwatchable for me. Sakamoto Days. I have not started watching it yet, but I will. I am putting it on the watch list. I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class. I've heard. Has anyone actually started watching this one yet? Because it looks like we have 2 episodes out already. Promised Neverland, I've watched like the first 7 episodes. I stopped watching it because I was going to rewatch it with my daughter, and then we just never got around to it. So and then I just never started rewatching again, which I probably won't do now because, well, season 2 of the anime is notoriously bad. Do you like the new 100 Girlfriends episode? No, I haven't started watching 100 Girlfriends yet. I have this here because I want to read the manga first for it, and then eventually check out the anime. I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class. I've heard some pretty okay things about this one. It seems to be pretty highly rated, so I might check it out, I guess. Considering. That's considering. Yeah. Dr. Stone Science Future. I have not started watching yet. I probably will watch it later today with my kid. She's a big Dr. Stone fan. And so am I, to be honest. Okay, what the hell is this title? Bogus Skill. Fruit Master. About that time it became able to eat unlimited numbers of skill fruits. What the hell is this title? I don't know if it's showing up on screen, but yes. This is it. Yeah. Okay, that's a series of all time. I mean, yes, I have seen worse titles too, but no. At the same time, just no. Possibly the greatest alchemist of all time. Don't really know nothing about it. What's the synopsis here? Yurima finds himself caught up in a hero summoning, even though he's not a hero. Summoned by mistake to Midgard, a fantasy... Well, Mildgard, a fantasy world of swords and magic. Takumi is given a chance to start over. So it's an isekai. The goddess grants him alchemy, an ultra-powerful skill that allows him to create anything from holy swords to flying ships. So this is like Ari Ferretta without the edge, which makes it not interesting at all. 7 Deadly Sins. I have watched the first 2 seasons of 7 Deadly Sins, and it's like literally for that second season, from episode 1 to the last episode of that season, it got progressively worse and worse and worse to the point I was no longer interested in the series, which is a tragedy because it started off pretty damn interesting. So, Dispaki, you'd be surprised. So there actually is a reason why a lot of these isekai series have weird and wild titles. It's actually like a meta for a lot of the writers, because a lot of them start off as light novels, right? And on a lot of the light novel publishing websites where you don't really need a publisher, you can just self-publish on these websites. There's no like synopsis portion, so they have to literally put the synopsis in the title to make it as interesting as possible to catch readers' eyes. Otherwise, people won't be reading it. So it's literally a strategy to get people to read their series in Japan. Have you watched Dark Lurk Stranded on Nala and her 8-year quest? I have not. I have not. That one, this one I'm definitely skipping though. My Happy Marriage Season 2. I have not started watching Season 1, but I really do want to check it out. So I'll put it on planning. Quintessential Quintuplet 2 Specials 2. Oh, okay. The Quints. I love the Quints. I have not watched it. Oh, I have watched all of the anime. I just haven't watched these ones here, so I'll probably... I don't know. It gets better after that. Which series? Are you talking about 7 Deadly Sins? I've heard the exact opposite, Freddy. So, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll check it out again. Yay, more quintuplets. I know. I'll put it under considering, because I don't really watch some of the bonuses sometimes, but... this one here. Even given the worthless appraiser skill, I'm actually the strongest. So... Ayn has been settled with the job of appraiser, the weakest and least fortunate of all the jobs, and one can be born with. And as the power it grants is the ability to appraise things, Treated cruelly by all and reduced to a litter collector by his peers, Ayn has grown to hate himself and lives his days in spineless self-basement. When he meets Yuri, the spirit of the world tree, and her protector Ursula the sage, Ayn's fate takes a drastic turn. With the gift of a spirit eye from Yuri and the help of Ursula learning how to use it, Ayn grows stronger and stronger, until he's ready to take Yuri on her long, desired journey to meet her world tree's sisters. So, welcome to NHK. I have one volume here of the manga. I have watched some of it. It's just dark and heavy, and I just was like, maybe I'll watch it another day. And I have just never went back to it. So, maybe one of these days I will. What's your favorite this season so far? My favorite so far this season is Apothecary Diaries. So far. I'll be checking out some more ones. And this is kind of what I'm doing here, right? Handyman Satoru in Another World. I've heard really good things about that one too, so I'll check it out. But yes, this Appraiser series, I have seen some clips of it actually already on TikTok, and it actually seems somewhat interesting. So, I'm going to put it under considering. It looked actually pretty smooth, looked pretty damn good. Thanks for the follow there, Future Fox. Backstab in the Backwater Dungeon. My party tried. Alright, I'm just going to go grab my glass of water. I forgot to go grab that. And then I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Yeah, I have really slowed down on the amount of anime I watch. I mostly just kind of keep up with some series through like clips I see on TikTok and YouTube and whatnot. But there are a lot of series that have been coming out lately that I've missed out on just because I just haven't been into watching anime lately. But I kind of want to change that. Medaka Kuroiwa is impervious to my charms. I know we have is it a manga or a light novel that we have for this in English? This one here does not seem like anything special to me. I've heard I know there are fans of the series, but this one here, it's your stereotypical rom-com. The pretty girl likes the shy, quiet, nerdy guy for whatever reason, and she's doing everything she can to get his attention. To me, this is like this really reminds me of Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible, which we literally just got like what, a year or two ago. Yeah, so yeah, Medaka Kuroiwa. I don't think I'm gonna be too interested in this one. I don't know. Maybe if I hear some more things about it, I might check it out, but it just does not seem interesting to me at all. I have this curse that each time I plan about reading a manga, it immediately gets an anime. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. That's why I try to check out a lot of manga series first if I can. And then if there's like a manga, like an anime that comes out for a manga series that's been announced, but we're not going to get for like another like year or so, then I'll just watch the anime that way and kind of just check out both and see what happens. Now this one here, I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out in time. I actually posted about this one in my Discord. This one here is because I actually watched the first episode. This is freaking funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie. It is beyond ridiculous. Thanks for the finger hearts, both Freddy and Gabbage. Wow. Oh, you guys sent a whole bunch of roses. You know what? I've got to put a notification setting for whenever I get these gifts, because I'm not hearing anything. Gift notification. Oh, that's why. Well, this is kind of stupid. So I can't turn on my notifications for the gifts because I'm using an audio device, an external audio device. Hi, Kiki. I have something to show you, by the way, Kiki. Let me go grab it. Here's all the Red River. Yes, here's all the Red River. I'm missing, I think, about 4 volumes or so of the series. Uh, some of them are ex-library copies. Yay, Red River! Yeah, my daughter and I found a whole bunch of the volumes. Some of them out of libraries. Some of them I actually found at secondhand bookstores as well. But yeah, we're missing basically 16, 18, 19, 20. That's it. Hey, Hope, how are you doing? Hey, Icky's here. Yeah, Red River is a bit of a pain to find these days. But luckily we do have that new print, right? There's apparently still some volumes of the singles you can find at like retailers. There's like I think some in the late 20s, but yeah. Doing good, doing good. Just going over some of the anime that's coming out this year. Talk about some more about some of the manga, and then I'm also going to be going over some well, just doing some gaming later. Have I seen Reincarnated as a Vending Machine? I have not seen it. I've seen a bunch of clips of it though. Yes. Well, yeah, like the Red River reprint is. I think we already have 2 volumes of it already. Because I've seen some in stores. But yes. So yeah, this series here, I may be a guild receptionist, while solo any boss to clock out on time. Yeah, like I was saying, I posted about this one on my Discord because I actually did watch the first episode. It is freaking funny as it can be. It's like it speaks to anybody that has like customer service experience and has struggled, like knows that kind of struggle. Basically, I'll just read the synopsis here. Alina Clover signed up to be a receptionist for the Adventurers Guild, thinking it can be her ticket to a good life. Unfortunately, her dream gig turns into an overtime nightmare when the adventurers get stuck clearing a dungeon. To save herself from mountain of paperwork, Alina takes to beating down the monsters herself to solve the problem. Now she just needs to keep her activities a secret. Because, very secretly, she's actually a top-tier adventurer, but she does not like the work that comes along with it. So she's just like, no, I'm just going to have a nice, comfy life. But, of course, the adventurers can't do their job. Yeah, Icky, I think you would like this one. Also, this one, the main character is voiced by Rie Takahashi. Rie Takahashi has done a lot of characters. She is, I believe, yeah, she's Megaman from Konosuba, Amelia from ReZero, Ai Hoshino from. She's also Takagi, Sumi. Yeah, she's done like all the big shows, all the big characters. Yuzuriha from Hell's Paradise. What else? What else? What other characters? Oh, she's in. Get Tawawa's Monday. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, she's the voice of Taki. What the hell? Yeah, what other characters did she do? Some of the more obscure ones. Any other standing out? I don't know. But yeah, she is a pretty well known voice actor. And she really dials it up for this series. So I do recommend this one. I've been enjoying it. So yeah, probably check it out. Let's go over. I'm watching. Well, not completed. Watching one episode. Unnamed Memory Season 2. Should play anime music quiz? That's actually a good idea. I could do that for another stream day. For sure. After traveling to the past to save a young Tanasha, Oscar finds herself in the alternate timeline. So, Season 1, according to a lot of the fans of Unnamed Memory, Season 1 was freaking awful. Because they skipped a lot of content. And yeah, so I'm skipping this one. Oh, we have our fan service series of the season. Have I? Oh, I haven't. Kiki, have I gotten Ruri Dragon yet? I do have Ruri Dragon. Where is it? Three Dragons right over there. I got volume 1 the other day. I actually posted a video on when I was doing like a little shopping manga haul. I also got a couple other volumes. I got My Girlfriend's Not Here Today and Mysterious Disappearances. How do you get manga from libraries? So in my city, our local library has library sales where they sell some of their excess manga or like just books, as well as like DVDs, stuff like that. Sometimes they also sell the donations that they get that they're just not interested in because they have either too much of it or it's just not fit for the public library system. So yeah, what webcam am I using? I'm using a Link 360. Hi Ashley, how are you? um, it works. It can also track me, but I turn that off because I can move around it and it'll follow me. I can also even what I liked about this one here is I can actually have the camera stay where it is, and then I just literally press a button and it shows my room, the other side of the room. But yeah, I'm doing good today, Ashley. How are you? Yeah, it's been just a little bit fun. We're just kind of going over some of the anime from the season. But yeah, this is the fan service one of the season. uh, the elf girl's cat is secretly an S-rank monster. You know. Yes, the camera did start acting up last stream. Last camera stream I did. But it was more so an issue with my computer that caused it to kind of fail. But yeah, I might check this one out just to see how degenerate this one is. Headhunted to Another World from Sailorman to Big Four. I don't know. It is an isekai. It is about world building. I don't know. I don't know. I'm using a website called livechart.me. I'll type it out here. There we go. But yeah, it is useful for kind of checking out what anime is coming out. It actually gives you like a countdown too, like you can see right here, like how many hours for the next episode. So it's I've been using it for a few years to kind of keep track of stuff. It's pretty handy. Also there's like links to trailers and tells you where it's going to be streaming to. But yeah, this one here, head on to Another World from Sailorman to Big Four. I don't know. I don't know. I think considering is the best way to put this one. Like, it doesn't seem like anything special, but at the same time, if it's an isekai that deals with like heavily on world building and like politics, that kind of interests me at the same time. Hope it's not a bother, but do you have Revolutionary Girl Utena in my collection? Yes and no. So I have one volume of Revolutionary Girl Utena, and it's one of the old it's a shoujo beat print, and I'm not sure if it's the like kind of like this kind of sequel part of Revolutionary Girl Utena. I don't know. I have to look more into it. I'm a noble on the brink of ruins. I might as well try mastering magic. Right away, this does not do anything for me. It is, yeah. Also, it's Studio Dean, so right away, Studio Dean, red flag. What did you pin, Icky? Because I can see that you pinned something, I just can't see what you pinned. Oh, Ashley, thanks for the roses. Because that's the one downside with this, because I'm streaming from my computer, I can see the chat, but when you pin something, I can't actually see what got pinned, which is weird. Welcome to Japan, myself. This one I've heard is pretty cute so far. We'll just go over this one. Miss Elf is intrigued by Japanese culture. Working adult, Kitase Kazuhiro's hobby is sleeping. Ever since he was a child, he's had exciting adventures in the mysterious other world he dreams about. One day, while exploring ancient ruins with an elf girl he befriended, he was unfortunately burned by the breath of a magic dragon he encounters. When he awakens from his dream, an elf girl who shouldn't be in his room is sleeping next to him. Cute elf girl and adventuring and checking out stuff in Japan. Yeah. Hi, Jared. Yes, the Tangirl rom-com is out. I'll be getting to that one, Icky. Today we're just kind of going over some of the anime that are out this season, because I'd been asked the last time I did a stream about what anime I'm looking forward to watching this season, and so I just figured we go over some of the stuff. Afterwards, we'll talk a little bit more about manga, and then I'll even do some gaming. So I'm gonna be doing this for probably a little bit longer today than normal. So probably gonna be going for about 4 hours total or so. We'll see. You know what? I think the more that I hear about Welcome to Japan myself and the more of the clips I see, I think I might just check this one out. Planning. We'll put it as planning. The daily life of a middle-aged shopper in an online world. Just no. 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 That's a simple one. This just is nothing for me. Although, what is this tag I see? Ecchi, fantasy, harem, isekai. Well now. That changes things a little bit. Ashley, this site is called livechart.me. I'll type it out in chat again. There we go. Yeah, this one. I don't know. If I see some clips of it that make it seem kind of funny or just absurd, I might check it out. I have a crush at work, an adult romance, a workplace romance. This one here apparently is like 0 to 60, where we already have some adult content in this one. So yeah, Yui Mitsuya and Masugo Tateishi aren't just any coworkers, they totally have the hots for each other. His helpful yet humble attitude makes her giddy, and her cuteness leaves him grinning like a fool. Problem is, they're trying to keep their new relationship under wraps to avoid making things awkward at work, but seeing as how they can't keep their hands off each other, they run the risk of spilling their little secret each passing day at the office. This one looks pretty good. I have seen some clips, I've seen some people talking about it. Yeah, this one... An adult workplace romance, those are always welcome in my books. Planning. Put it under planning as well. I left my A-rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths. Promising. Does I have a manga? I have a crush at work. It is based on a manga. I don't know if we have the manga itself. Adaptation. Manga. It hasn't been picked up. Ah! So, yes. Kodansha has it published digitally in English. So this might be one that it's definitely gonna be on the K Manga app then. And then if it gets readership, then we might end up getting physicals of it. And it's 15 volume series, so and it's completed. Okay. And 7.5. Not bad. Not bad at all. Have you caught up with Solo Leveling? I have not caught up with Solo Leveling. I was planning on watching Solo Leveling with a friend when season 1 came out, and then he started watching without me, and I never just got into it. But I will soon here. Good morning, Scarlett. So, okay. This one doesn't really do much for me. I might wait for some more clips to kind of come out, see what it's like, but like the synopsis just Dragon Creative. I just started collecting the Spy Family manga. Ooh, okay. Spy Family is great. It has its moments. I really like the dynamic between all the characters, and I really love the found family aspect of it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, this one here, Bandai Namco Pictures. That's makes it a little interesting, but I'm gonna skip it. I'm living with an otaku neath kunoichi. Okay. In order to protect an ordinary businessman, Tsukasa Atsumi, from demons, a genius kunoichi, Shizuri Idiura, signs a master-servant contract with him on the condition that she stays with him. Despite her cool appearance of defeating demons, Shizuri is an otaku who spends all her time playing video games. Well, Shizuri is spoiled by Tsukasa and leads a lazy cohabitation life. The quirky kunoichi gathers together a romantic comedy about living together with the genius. Okay, yeah. Hi, Foamy Rhino. Yeah, this one here, it seems like it might be some good dumb fun. It is on High Dive, so I can watch it there. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Alright, Kiki. Pink girl with the glasses. Yes. I'll probably be checking this one out too. We got a good stretch of what, almost I think 3 in a row, 3 out of 4. Hi, Tater Tots. How are you doing? Just going over some Winter 2025 anime, and then we'll be going over some other stuff, some manga as well. I'm doing some gaming too. Magic Maker. How to make magic in another world. So, I've heard a little bit about this already. One episode has come out, and apparently this is from I think was it Mother's Basement. I think it was Mother's Basement that was talking about this one. According to him, this is one of the worst first episodes that he's seen in like the last 5 years. It's that bad, and of course, it's Studio Dean as well, because Studio Dean can't make a good series to save their life, but yet they still exist. So this is a massive skip. Whoa. Honey Lemon Soda. I checked out the manga for this one. Meh. I get why people like it though. I'll read off the synopsis for anyone that are interested in this one here, potentially. Jared, question: where do I order manga from Kodansha, specifically the Pandora Hearts box set? So Yen Press, that Pandora Hearts box set, you can order directly from Yen Press's website. I'll have to look into. They have like their special webpage for it where you can order it. It should still be there. But if I do find it, I can message you, Jared, about it. But yeah, the Pandora Hearts box set is from Yen Press, not Kodansha. But yeah, Honey Lemon Soda. We'll go over the synopsis quick. In middle school, Uka Ishimori was nicknamed Stone. In order to change herself, she had enrolled in Hachimitsu High School, known for its culture of student liberty. Seated in a desk near to her in the same class as Kai Miura, a coolly, freewheeling boy with lemon-colored hair. In truth, Uka met Kai once in middle school and decided to attend Hachimitsu based on a single word he said to her. To Uka, the popular Kai's a distant presence. Yet somehow Kai starts to look after Uka. With Kai encouraging her, Uka gradually begins to fit in with her classmates. No, K-manga is just for digital reading. And you can buy digital chapters there, digital volumes as well, to read there. Yeah. But it's not for like actually buying physicals. I got a cheat skill manga was from Yen Press. Ah, I've heard of that one. Ashley. Do I have From the Red Fog? I do not, IRL. I've heard some good things about it. I've heard some weird things about it. It's also been recommended to me quite a lot, so I don't know. Maybe one of these days I will check it out. Unfortunately, I'll probably be skipping Honey Lemon Soda here. It just doesn't interest me. Ubel Blatt, also skipping. So, for those that don't know, Ubel Blatt already has a lot of controversy this season. Because of the content. So, Ubel Blatt, it starts off having, like, literally the first episode skips a whole bunch of content, and is heavily censored. Because Ubel Blatt has a lot of really, really icky dark fantasy content in it, and which involves a lot of SA. Also, a lot of yeah, just a lot of really non-consensual acts. Yes, Ashley, I did realize that because I remember you joined the Discord while I was streaming one day, and then I saw your introduction. I have cursed you, Gabbage. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What did I do? Tater Tots, thanks for the TikToks. Just 1 second here. I'm gonna grab a drink. Each time you go to shower during one of your streams, the water's always cold. That is unfortunate. So, but I don't know if that's my fault. Still got a bit of a cough, but it's going away. So yeah, Ubelblatt. This is probably one of the quickest skips. I am not going to check it out at all. Oh. Feet are cold. Zenshu! So, Zenshu is the next one here. How many are we going to go up to? Oh, we still got a little way to go. So probably be done in about half an hour, I think, going over anime. After graduating from high school, Natsuko Hirose starts her career as an animator. Her talent quickly flourishes, and she makes her debut as a director in no time. Her first anime becomes a massive hit, sparking a social phenomenon, earning her recognition as an up-and-coming genius director. Her next project is set to be a romantic comedy movie themed around first love. However, having never been in love herself, Natsuko struggles to understand the concept of first love, and as a result, she's unable to create the storyboard, causing the movie production to come to a standstill. One day, she passes out while working on her storyboard and wakes up in the world of her favorite childhood anime, A Tale of Perishing. Oh. Okay, I'm surviving here. So yeah, this is MAPPA's new anime. It's their original anime series about animators being overworked. The irony. This one here, though, I have not had a chance to check out yet. We have, I guess, well, yeah, episode 2 came out yesterday. I will be checking this one out. I'm just going to be seeing this one. Yeah, I live in Canada, and it's winter. And as you probably well know from Canada's reputation, it is very cold here. It's not too cold right now, but just for whatever reason, my feet were feeling cold. Do I have Bungo Stray Dogs? Lycan, I do have Bungo Stray Dogs. I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. No, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Those are the volumes that I have. And thanks for the follow, Lycan. So yeah, Zenshu, I will be checking out. I'll put this under planning as well. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Okay. I haven't seen any clips of this one yet. Yes, there is snow. A lot of snow. Okay. Let's see. Have I read Real? I have not. Oh no, Carrie. Oh no. But yeah, we do have some snow here. It's pretty icy right now because we actually had like 2 days where it was like +5, so we were like everything was melting, and then we had some like snow again, so everything got frozen over. So yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, we'll go over Red Ranger here quick. Togo Asagaki was the Red Ranger in Heroic Ranger Squad. During their final battle against an evil organization, he gave his life to guarantee their triumph. But fate had other plans, and he found himself reborn entirely in a different world. Embracing his new role as an adventurer, he transforms into Kizuna Red and continues his pursuit of justice, helping those in need. So, when you got a notification, I got one at the same time. That's odd. I don't even know what it was. I got a notification was because I do have a list here of like random freaking notifications. I think it might have just been. No, it was from my bank. Oh, okay. That's minor. Red Ranger here. This seems like some good dumb fun. I'm always down for a series like that. I mean the concept of it like a Super Sentai character being isekai and just continuing on with his Super Sentai shenanigans. That seems like good fun to me. I'll put it under planning. From bureaucrat to villainess, Dad's been reincarnated. This one seems beyond hilarious. Um, I was talking to one of my friends about watching this one. But we'll see if I do end up watching it. After being struck by a car, 52-year-old civil servant Kenzaburo Tondabayashi finds himself reborn as a villainess of his daughter's favorite video game. Now trapped in the role of the haughty and arrogant Grace Alvarn, Kenzaburo commits himself to playing out Grace's role in the game's story. Only his kind nature and elegant Japanese manners accidentally turn the unlikable Grace into the most admired girl. This one is beyond absurd. Basically, a dad getting reincarnated into a villainous story, and him understanding a lot of the old tropes that come from visual novels, that come from just like old school like anime and shoujo specifically. Yeah, this just seems insane. I've seen the trailer for it as well. I think this one might be worth checking out. I don't know. I'll have to talk to my friend again, see if she wants to watch it. So I'm putting this one on considering for right now. Blue Exorcist, Blue Knight Saga, I'm going to put that under skipping, because I am not up to date. Alright, we're two away from your series, Icky. From bureaucrat to villainess, Dad's been reincarnated. This one is on High Dive. Yeah, High Dive. It's High Dive is a pretty good platform. I'm just hoping they get an app for my TV already. Ameku MD, Doctor Detective. Tenikai General Hospital Supervisory Department for Diagnostic Pathology handles cases other physicians deem too difficult. It's also where bizarre mysteries surface, from unexplained illnesses to strange murder even if police can't solve. At the center of it all is Takao Ameku, a brilliant doctor determined to revealing the shocking truth behind these anomalies. So this is basically House MD, but an anime. Oh, awesome, Petite. A Fairy Tale box set too. So this one here I do want to check out, because I grew up like House came out when I was in high school, and I watched it all the time with my dad. This was one of our shows. House was one of the shows that we had watched together. And yeah, this one I've always enjoyed. House. I've always enjoyed medical dramas. So this one here I do want to check out. And we're at what? Episode 4 comes out in almost 2 weeks. Well, over 2 weeks. Not over 2 weeks. Over a week. So yeah. And it's project number 9. So project number 9 is usually pretty decent. So yes, this is going on watching. Alright, here we go. Okitsura. I fell in love with an Okinawan girl, but I just wish wish I know what she's saying. Got any underground manga recommendations? Can everyone say it with me? Magus at the library. Yes. When Teruaki Nakamura transfers to laid-back Okinawa, he falls for the lively Kian-san, but her dialect is a complete mystery to him. With Higa-san translating, Teru's misunderstanding-filled island life takes off, and subtle hints suggest Higa-san might want his heart too. On the serene island, love flows as freely as the ocean breeze. So yeah, it's a bit of a love triangle, but at the same time, there is some comedy to it because of the misunderstandings. Just because you know the meme that's been kind of going around about my brain rot girlfriend. That's kind of like that misunderstanding because her dialect is so heavy that it's the main guy just can't understand what she's saying, but it's not brain rot at the same time. This one seems really cute. I've heard about the manga for it as well, because it is based on a manga. Let's go to the manga here. It's from Karage Bunch. 6.59. Okay, so not the greatest score, but and I don't think any publisher in English has it. So no, it doesn't. What is Karage Bunch? I've heard the name before. Oh, okay. So it's the same magazine as Girls Ass Tour, Way of the House Husband, Machimaho, Kakushigoto. Oh, that's where I know it from because I've been talking about Kaya-chan isn't scary. Oh, this one, the Lady Knight and the Beast-eared Child. Let's not talk about that one. But yeah, I'm gonna be checking this one out. Have you seen My Hero English dub brain rot? I have seen My Hero. The brain rot, but the thing is, that is actually how she speaks in Japanese. It is very accurate because she's meant to be like a Valley Girl almost. Taliban Hanako-kun 2. I will be skipping this one because I'm not up to date with the Taliban Hanako-kun anime. Ishura second season, same thing. I have not watched Ishura yet. Tell me you're lying, please. What are you talking about, Foamy Rhino? What are you talking about? Oh, you like with My Hero? No, that like what's her name? I can't. What is her name? But yeah, the one girl that speaks in Brain Rot. Uh, that is actually how she speaks in the manga. That's the intended translation of it. She's meant to talk like a 16-year-old that's like obsessed with social media. That's her entire shtick. Can you recommend an anime that has an MC that likes working out and it has romance? Likes working out and has romance. Ooh, that's a. The first one that came to mind is How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, but that's more of a comedy and not so much a romance. There's one about what's it called? Someone mentioned it earlier in the chat. It's kind of like a. Was it in the chat or was it in my Discord? Yeah, it was in the Discord. It's about what is it called? It's an isekai series. Well, it's technically an isekai. The main character gets isekai'd, gains these powers, comes back, gets buff, and everyone treats him differently. And there's a little bit of a romance aspect to it too. MC does sports and it's a cute romance. That to me, that's like Blue Box perfectly. Kiki. Yeah. Oh, you were already talking about Blue Box, so yeah. I need Rent a Girlfriend season 4 already, so I can maybe have a reason to defend the anime. I think because isn't season 4 the part where it would have Kazuya's pool scene, the infamous pool scene? But yes, I want to escape from Princess Lessons. Let's go over this one here quick. Letitia Dorman, daughter of a duke, is less than thrilled to be engaged to a crown prince. Betrothed since childhood and trained to be a queen, she always hoped Prince Clark would fall for someone else one day. When he shows up to a ball with another woman, Letty excitedly retreats to the countryside to start her life, only for Clark to reappear determined to win her heart. This one doesn't really do anything for me. There is a comedy tag for it, so that might change things. I think I might wait to see how see some clips of it, see how some reactors are talking about it. Because this one might swing either way for me. As of right now, I'll probably put it under. Yeah, I'll just put it under considering. What site is this? This is called livechart.me. So I just typed in the chat there. Livechart.me is the site that I use for talking, for like going over some. God damn it, TikTok! Freaking scared me with this little puzzle game shit. It does not do that in on like the mobile phone version. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I can see what you're saying there, Gabbage, because that's what I've heard too. Oh, but yeah, let's go over Promise of a Wizard. On a moonlit night, Akira Misaki finds herself in a magical world where wizards and humans coexist. Well, technically, wouldn't wizards be human? Every year, they must face an enormous deadly moon that attacks the planet. Oh, so we're going Majora's Mask. Their only hope lies with this wizard of the sage, appointed to fight the supernatural threat. Akira soon discovers she wasn't summoned by chance; she was chosen to lead them in battle. Is this a reverse harem? I think this is a reverse harem, potentially. No, Icky. Yeah, Icky's gone. I think he's at work, which is probably why he's dipping in and out. Because Icky's work allows him to stay tuned to the streams, but he might have to disappear when he gets a customer. All right. Promise of a Wizard. This one does nothing for me. Although some of the character designs seem pretty cool. Let's go over some of the visuals. From the vibe I get that this is one of the main characters, and this is one of the main characters. Just from seeing... but yeah. I'm probably going to be skipping this one, unless I hear good things about it. I just realized how many tags I have got. Yeah. Tags where? Or just in general? Alright. So, Grisaia Phantom Trigger. I will tell you right now, I will probably be watching this one. I have not started watching it yet. So, Grisaia is a visual novel series and eroge, so there is adult content in it. And there is also an anime for it. The original version of Grisaia is actually one of my favorite series. It's really dark at times, but the character dynamics are fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Although I'm not caught up with the Phantom Trigger sequel story to it. And I'm not sure what, because there already is a Phantom Trigger OVA series and movie. I'm not sure what this series is in relation to the other stuff, so I might check out the original Phantom Trigger stuff and then go into this one, or I might just go into this one. I don't know yet. I'll have to look into it more. But also because it's Crunchyroll, so it's going to be censored. Okay, viewer tag thingies. Interesting. Ashley sent an ice cream cone. Thank you, Ashley. I just saw that now. Sorry. That was once Mihama Academy. A sanctuary for young girls has now been transformed into an SORD, Special Organization for Research and Development Training School dedicated to fostering talent for national defense. Rina and Maki specialize in firearms, Toka and Gumi excel at sniping, Chris handles explosives and data processing, and Murasaki is a skilled ninja for intelligence operations. Together, they take on cases too complex for the police or self-defense forces, repeatedly facing dangerous missions. This is the story of these young girls painted in blood and gunpowder. Yeah. Grisaia Phantom Trigger. If you know the series, you know. Do I know if Ubulat is good? I've heard that it's not good at all because they have already started cutting out content and censoring content, which was inevitable because of the kind of content that's in Ubelblatt. Ubelblatt is a dark fantasy that has some of the worst aspects of dark fantasy. Lots of brutality, lots of violence, but there's also a lot of non-consensual acts with female characters, especially minors. Yeah. Some people will still be into it and still be interested in it because it's a dark fantasy and people just froth at the mouth over dark fantasies. I'm not one of those people. Yeah. You're welcome, Kiki. Like, I'll always say though, even if I give like a bad review of something, I'll still tell people it's up to them to kind of check it out. Because at the end of the day, it's like, if you're still interested in something, you should still follow your gut instinct. You don't have to listen to like my opinion on everything. Because I like having people having their own individual thoughts when it comes to stuff. But yeah, Grisaia, we'll put in planning. Flower and Asura. I have not even heard of this one. I didn't even know there was an anime for it. So, and it's Studio Bind. Wait, what? So yeah, Mushoku Tensei Studio has another series? Okay. Do I have a tier list of best manga and anime? So, Base Panda, I don't exactly have a tier list. I have a my anime list. There in the link in my bio, there's a Linktree link. If you go there, there is a bunch of resources. One of them would be my anime list. And from there, you guys can go check out and see what anime, what rankings I give certain anime series. I haven't. I'm slowly working on putting all of my manga rankings onto there. I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, Flower and Asura, same studio that does Mushoku Tensei and Onimai. Yes, not Hero. On the picturesque island of Tonakajima, with a population of only 600, Hana's favorite pastime is reading literature to the island's children. Her narration skills are second to none, and Mizuki, the president of the school's broadcasting club, immediately recognizes Hana's ability to engage with others and draw them into her recitations. Invited by Mizuki to join the club, Hana embarks on a journey to discover her true love of reading and maybe even change the course of her life along the way. Okay. That is a fairly interesting concept, I'm not going to lie. It's a school drama. That changes things a little bit. And it's by Studio Bind, so the animation's going to be solid. I like the character designs. I wonder if there's a bit of an underlying shoujo-ai aspect to it. What do I think about Netflix's anime? When it comes to Netflix doing anime, I don't really mind it. As long as Netflix kind of sticks to the weekly release schedule, that's fine. Even then, binging it's not terrible either. As long as it comes out all at once and we're not waiting months, right? I made myself survive torture for several series. Yeah, Gabbage, I've been there and done that many times. But yeah, Flower and Asura. This does actually seem kind of interesting now. I had no idea what it was about. I had no idea it was even an anime this season. But apparently, and it's based on a manga. Oh. It's an Ultra Jump. Okay. So it's a Jump series. Yeah, it's in the same magazine as JoJo's. That's wild. Okay. I had no idea it was a Jump series. The manga seems to be decently rated. 7.2 is not terrible. What's my favorite Pokemon? Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl's my favorite. Always has been. Yeah, I think I have better... Yeah, Netflix definitely has gotten better at anime. For sure. And I like what they're doing by focusing on a whole bunch of specific, like, publishers. Like, anime tied to specific publishers. Like, right now, they're focusing heavily on Shueisha stuff. Yeah, Gabbage, yeah. I checked out Redo of Healer not because I was interested in it. I just wanted to see what the discussion was about. And my dear God, is that one of the worst series I've ever watched in my life. Goblin Slayer, though. Goblin Slayer is... It pushes boundaries, but it's not terrible. It's actually good at what it does. It makes you... It, like, intentionally pushes the narrative that goblins are these evil creatures that just are just... It's very instinctual. And, like, yeah, goblins will probably do awful things. And it goes very far in how it shows that, but yeah. Have I ever heard the anime Death Note? Yes, James, I have. I have heard of Death Note. I even have the manga volumes right behind me. The manga volumes are right there. So yeah, Flower and Ashura. I'll be checking this one out. Also, wait, that name's familiar too. Takadai Ayano. Oh, so this series is written by the creator of Hibiki Euphonium. Oh, okay. Flower and Asura by the creator of Hibiki Euphonium. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. I'll probably be checking the series out now. And that's why I do these kind of things. That's why I kind of go through the seasonal charts. Just to kind of see, because you'll find series randomly like this that you might just like never have heard of and never thought of checking out. So yeah, Flower and Asura definitely going on my list. Tasakari Hotel. Yes. So this one here is interesting. The Tasakari Hotel is based on a game. What I read from the fan translated scans of the manga to read with Healer is that they actually made them. No, the MC is not a good guy by any stretch of the word and imagination. He's awful in every single aspect of it, and the scanlation's kind of trying to change that and justify it is just not cool. What is my favorite character in Death Note? Death Note, my favorite character. I really like L. L is probably my favorite, to be honest. I'm a hero. I'm so hyped for the Project Sakai movie. Okay. I don't know too much about that one. But yeah, let's go to Tasakari Hotel. Tasakari. Oh, give me 1 second here. I got a phone call. Sorry about that. I'm back. All right, Tasakari Hotel. Tasakari Hotel is a hotel that is engulfed in twilight all day long, with no distinction between day and night. It exists as a place between life and death, where souls unable to decide whether to move on to the afterlife or to return to the present world can rest their wings. The protagonist, Neko Sukahara, wanders into Tasakari Hotel without remembering who she is or why she's there. Guided by the hotel staff, she is led to her room. There should be items related to customers' memories in the rooms. These might serve as clues to help the customers regain their memories. While searching for a way to return to the present world and remembering who she is, she encounters a certain incident. So, this one here is interesting. This is very much like Death Parade to me. Zabuza fan, which do I prefer, male MCs or female MCs? Doesn't matter. It just matters how they're written. So, as for those that do know, Death Parade is one of my favorite anime series of all time. Actually, probably is my top favorite anime series. Tasakari Hotel is very much in the same vein as that. Also, it's based on a game, which kind of makes me wonder what the game could possibly be about. I haven't started watching this one yet, but I'm going to, and I've heard some pretty damn good things about it from some other friends that do some streams on here. One of them has started watching it, and she really likes it. Amber is her name, but you should probably go check out her stuff. So yeah, Tasakari Hotel. Definitely gonna be checking this one out. Momentary Lily. All right. Momentary Lily. This is a Gohan's, a Studio Gohan series. Erotic invaders wiped out all life, but Range fights to survive using her powers. With no memories, she roams the city until she meets 5 other young women, each with unique abilities. Together, they make the most of their lives cooking delicious meals between battles with mechanical monstrosities as they uncover the secrets of their powers and past to find the strength and friendship. So, Momentary Lily whenever you see Lily kind of being around, a title that usually kind of points towards like female relationships. It doesn't always have to be romantic, but most of the time it does. So, by it being Gohan's though, makes me concerned. Because Gohan's did K. K, which is a really underrated series. But Gohan's is known for their cinematography and how dizzying it can be. They did the anime for The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. They did the anime for Handshakers, which is awful. They did The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again Today. Copelian. So yeah, I'll probably be checking it out. It's just a matter of I'll probably give it the 1 maybe 2 episode test just to kind of see. But I might be dropping that one super fast. And yeah, we're just gonna probably go over a couple more here. Crunchyroll is planning to release the visual novels of Steins Gate for app stores. So I'm planning to. Oh, that's awesome. Medalist is the next one up. It's on Disney Plus. Ugh. No, this is not Bootleg My Anime List. This is a site called Live Chart. It goes over all of the new anime that's coming out every season. I like using it because it gives me like a countdown timer for when each episode releases. Also, it's easier to kind of jump around, and I can also go to my anime list if I want to check things out. Yes, Jack, that is a lot of manga. I do have a lot behind me here. This is a fraction of what I do have, though. I have a total of over 5,000 volumes. This is maybe about 1,000 behind me. Actually, probably about 1,500. Do I have Grimgar Fantasy and Ash? Yes. So, Kiki, that is because in Canada, we don't have Hulu. We don't have Hulu. We only have Disney Plus. How much does it all cost? Manga? I don't know. I can't give you a rough estimate or even figure of that. Alright, give me 1 second here. I gotta go get the door for a second because I think someone's here to pick up a package. So give me maybe a minute. Hold on. Alright, I am back. Sorry. How long did I spend collecting? 8 years, Jack. What are you talking about, Scarlet? Why is the army coming for you? I caught myself laughing a little bit. Pretty much everything is English. I do have some Japanese. I have like a grand total of like maybe 7 volumes of Japanese. Not too much, but some of it. So, medalist. Let's go over this one quick. Tsukasa Akeuraji, a frustrated skater, meets Inori Yuitsuka, a girl who yearns to become a figure skater. Motivated by Inori's obsession on the rink, Tsukasa begins coaching Inori. Inori's talent blossoms, and Tsukasa becomes a brilliant mentor. Together, they aim to make her a glorious medalist. I'll be checking this one out. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but I do have some of the manga digitally. I have looked into it. I know it's been like, if I'm not mistaken, it's won some awards even in Japan. We can see for sure. The manga. The series won the 68th Shogakukan Manga Award in the general category and the 48th Manga Award, Kodansha Manga Award in the general category in 2024. So yeah, it's won some awards. It's a pretty damn good series. So I'll be adding this one to... That list is going to be going on the planning. Reverse harem. Anyway, I'm falling in love with you. I'll put this right now. I'll probably be skipping it unless I hear good things about it. It's July 2020. Mizuha High School second year is having his worst 17th birthday ever. She's missing her chance to get close to older students she admires, and her parents didn't even remember her that's her birthday. Worst of all, there's a new and unknown infectious disease making the rounds, so all of her club tournaments and schools have been canceled. So yes, this is the COVID anime. She's convinced that she'll never have a dazzling youth that she's always dreamed of, but then her childhood friend Kizuki then suddenly declares himself candidate to be her boyfriend. This is a school youth story about 4 childhood friends who grew up like family, one being the heroine, Nishino Mizuha, and the 4 boys she grew up with whom she sees as family. Yeah, this one doesn't really do it for me, but from what I can see here from like the video screens, it does look like at least it's animated well. Character designs don't really do anything for me either, so I might be skipping this one. I probably will be skipping it unless I hear good things about it. Farmagia. I'll say this right now. I'm skipping. Farmagia is the new series. Is a series based on a video game that Hiro Mashima did the artwork for. So Hiro Mashima is the creator of Fairy Tail, Brave Master, Eden Zero. He did the character designs for the video game series. From what I've heard so far, Farmagia is completely awful. It is like, how do I put it? Basically like a very low budget production of a low budget game. And it's by Bridge. So Bridge did Fairy Tail, Tell Astonishing. Bridge, not the greatest studio either. So I'll be skipping Farmagia, to be honest. Sorry, Euro Utility. Was this one? I think this one was planned to come out last season, but got pushed back. Sorry, Euro Utility is a cute girls doing cute things, and in this case, it's golf. I don't know. Oh, it's Yostar Pictures too. Ooh. Oh no. So Yostar Studios hasn't really done anything great besides even Go Go Loser Ranger was okay. Oh yeah, it has My Hero. Okay. I don't know. I'm not too into the cute girls doing cute things, and also Yostar kind of is a little bit of a small red flag. Not a big one, but I don't know. I'll put it under considering. I'll probably check out some clips of it and see what it's like. Not skipping, considering. Ave Mujika, the Dice Cast. Oh, this is... It's a Sanzigen. If it's Sanzigen, then it's Bushiroad too. Yeah, that's Bushiroad. Sanzigen is a studio that is owned by Bushiroad. And for those that don't know, Bushiroad is the company that owns Love Live. Love Live, D4DJ, also Grisaya, weirdly enough. A bunch of other kind of series like that. Oh, Ave Mujika is a Bang Dream. It's a Bang Dream story. Okay. That makes complete sense now. Bushiroad is all about monetizing all of their media projects. Bang Dream being one of them. Actually, wait. Is Ibushi-Rodo in charge of Love Live? I think they are. Either way. I'm not too into... besides D4DJ, I'm not too into Bang Dream or anything like that. Bone Crushers, Boku no Pico. No, just no. Season 2 of Head Start at Birth. I didn't even know there was a Season 1. I'm not watching Season 2. Babamba Banban Vampire. So, this one here. If this is a BL anime, the 5-star story manga is getting a new volume in March. Ah, that's what I've heard, Ned. I haven't been following along too much with it, but I did hear that on social media not too long ago. Vampire Remo Mori just wants to sample the blood of an 18-year-old virgin, but protecting the virginity of 15-year-old Rihito Tatsuno for 3 more years has proven tougher than anticipated. So yes, this is a vampire BL. I've watched the trailer with a friend because she's been big into BL, and this just seems ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it with her, but it could be some good dumb fun too. So I'll put it in considering. Aquarian Myth of Emotions. Is this... Because I've heard of the Aquarian series before. Or is it its own series? Or is it... Ah, yeah, there is an Aquarian series. I haven't watched anything to do with Aquarian. I'm probably not going to start now. I don't know. So I'll probably put skipping. And yeah, we're getting into the... Yeah, that's pretty much the last one. Unite Up, I don't watch the male idol ones. And the other ones are all kid series. And then Lockdown Zone, it's a sequel. I don't know. Aquarian is decent. It's Kawamori trying to remake Macross. Okay, so that makes sense then. I'm not too into mech series itself, besides Gundam. I've seen a couple here or there. Aquarian I just haven't gotten into. And I don't really have a time to get into a brand new. Have I watched Sailor Moon or Saint Seiya? Yes, I've watched both. I actually have most of the manga for... Well, I have all of the manga for Sailor Moon. And most of the manga for Saint Seiya right next to me here. I'm just missing 2 volumes of Saint Seiya. Saint Seiya was one of the series that got me into anime in the first place. But yeah. Let's go over to this. So yeah, that was all the anime for this season. It's a pretty interesting list. I think that Love and Astro one is probably the most interesting one that I wasn't expecting to be interested in. Also, by being by the creator of Hibiki Euphonium, that just makes it a little bit more interesting for me. Let's see. Let's get that going here. All right. One of My Girlfriend's episode 1 was so peak. For season 2, or just in general, because I've heard about 100 Girlfriends. I haven't checked into it too much. I do know its reputation for it being actually a little bit more than just your average harem anime or series in general. Wasn't there an anime made by the studio of Hellsing Ultimate? There probably has been, right? I don't know which studio made it in the first place, but I can check that out. Let's go. Well, the studio that did Hellsing Ultimate is Madhouse. Madhouse, Satellite, and Graphinica. Yeah, Graphinica did. Yeah, Record of Ragnarok. They did Record of Ragnarok, Junie Tyson, which is Zodiac Wars. Hello World. Yeah. Which one is this? Is this Seven Cells Property? Expelled from Paradise. They also did that one as well. And then Madhouse has done pretty much freaking everything. About a dude in a plane. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, I think we're gonna do. Does anyone have any actually questions about manga? We can talk about that for a little bit, and then we can get into some gaming here. So, want to do a little bit. Do I have Berserk? No, I don't have Berserk. Bork. At this point, it's just Bork. Berserk is not exactly my cup of tea, but meh. Bork a pork. Also, should I be concerned if anything is going on in our Discord? Oh, yeah, Discord is... We got people joining in. So yeah, by the way, so I do have a Discord that anyone in the manga community is welcome to join. The link to it is in my bio. There's a Linktree link, and if you go there, there's a whole bunch of my socials, including Discord is the big one that's promoted. You guys can just hop in. If for whatever reason the link does not work over TikTok, just copy paste the link into like your Chrome browser. Because for whatever reason, TikTok's browser does not like Discord links sometimes. For sure, Kiki. Yeah, there's gonna be some interesting ones. I think Tasagari Hotel, I think is actually on YouTube, interestingly. Ah, Bone Crushers Drifters. Yes, I do know that one. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting anime this season. There's only a couple standouts, like Apothecary Diaries, Solo Leveling, of course, Sakamoto Days, Pandora Farts. That was funny. I missed the Discord link the first time. I was looking for it because it's a bookshelf picture. Yes. I think if you just generally click on that picture, you'll be able to get in. Do I have ReZero? Anime is epic. I do not have ReZero. I'm sticking to the anime for it because I started reading. I watched season 1 of ReZero, and then I started reading some of the books. For me, ReZero, the anime does a lot of things better. Mostly because there's aspects of the anime like the soundtrack, the voice acting that are honestly really good for ReZero. And that helps make Subaru, who's like, Subaru is not the greatest main character. Let's put it that way. The anime makes him more tolerable. You gonna read Tank Chair? Probably not. That's just really weird and out there. A series, icky. But yeah. But yeah, manga's interesting. I wanted to check out some release dates because some of the some of the series I have on my most anticipated titles for 2025 are coming out soon. Actually, a couple are already out, which I need to make a video on for sure. I tried looking for Blood Knight Market already. That one is not. They couldn't find that one. I did find Ruri Dragon though. Next week there's 2 more. People are already finding Firefly Wedding as well. Binge the 5 remaining volumes of The Moon on the Rainy Night this morning. Oh, awesome, Icky. There's Dracu that comes out later in January. I already have Hello's Dark Veil Flowers. I gotta read that one. That's probably going to be the ones I read first here. And then there's that Now That We Draw. Alright, Kiki. Now That We Draw is out February 4th. I'm really excited for that one. I think that's the first on my list for like the top 10 series. Like, man, every single time I see artwork from that series, Now That We Draw just seems like I get more and more excited about it. For those that don't know, let me go over to here. So I did a slideshow on some of the top series. I did the stream on just after Christmas. It was on the 29th, right when I got sick. But yeah, this is Now That We Draw. It is a high school rom-com about two aspiring manga artists, manga creators. Um, she is a gyaru, and she's tall. It's also like a height dynamic because he's a bit short, and she's tall. And he gets they're in high school. The guy he pitches an idea to a publisher for his manga series. It's supposed to be like a high school rom-com, and his pitch gets rejected because it doesn't have a relatable romance. And then she is also an aspiring manga creator as well, and her idea gets struck down for the exact same reason. So they kind of decide to, how about we, how about we try being in a relationship and see how that works, and hopefully that'll make both of us better manga creators, and be able to write the series that we want to write. Basically, it's a really cute series, and the artwork for it is absolutely fantastic. It's a little bit fan servicey, I'm not gonna lie, and it is kind of like Bakuman. So this is a little bit dangerous. Let's move Twitter over here. Just get this out of the way for a second, just in case Twitter has some stuff that's not meant for TikTok, because that can happen sometimes. Oh, what's the creator's name? Actually, I'll just do it this way, so it's safer. It's got a 7.5 on MAL, by the way. So for me, when it comes to MAL rankings, I do kind of follow along with. I do find them semi-reliable because, like, the lesser known the series is, especially when it comes to manga, the lesser known the series is, the more accurate the rating is. But yeah, let's go to the mangaka's Twitter page. The artwork is gorgeous. Like I said, a little bit fan servicey. Also, let's go over to their media. Like, how gorgeous is this, right? The artwork, like, has blown me away from the very start. And yeah, you can see a little bit of the height dynamic. She's tall, he's short. It probably will get an anime. I think, because let's see. So there's, I think, 6 volumes of this series out in Japan right now. And like, yeah, it's just beyond cute. Like, every single time I see a panel, I just get more and more excited for it. And like, yeah, there is a little bit of cleavage, there's a little bit of fan service. Some of the pictures are a little bit more risque, not really meant for TikTok, so. But yeah. Oh yeah, me too. It's like, for me, this is like the perfect rom-com. It reminds me a lot of like how like More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers kind of hooked me. But yeah. So, and that comes out February 4th, the first volume. I'm excited for it. What else we got here? Firefly Wedding comes out next week, by the way. Actually, in like 2 days. Firefly Wedding. And then Beyblade. Beyblade X. I think you heard something Precure or something coming out. Maybe. Precure is not something I follow along with too much. But yeah. Also, what makes this Beyblade one interesting is the creators that are working on it. So this is a series that's written by the creator of Kakegurui, also the writer for the anime series High Card, and then the art's done by Posaka Demizu, who did Promise Neverland's art. which is just a wild combination of creators for a Beyblade series. Also, I have a that is a team of all time. Yes, I do know Bakugan is technically. Well, actually, it is an anime. Aw, well, thank you, Ashley. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Bakuman is definitely a fantastic series. Are they gonna get wet for Beyblade? My hero? I don't know. I don't know because we'll have to see. Maybe there'll be a spin-off version that's like that. The other one that's coming out later this month that I'm really interested in is Dracu. This is a vampire ex-delinquent romance. The art kind of got my attention. I'm not really too into delinquent stories, but yeah. She's basically, yeah, she's a vampire that's trying to hide her secret, and he's a delinquent that's always getting into trouble. Yeah, and he ends up finding about her being a vampire, and it's just their relationship. Yeah. So basically, her, yeah. Is basically, can a rough and tumble delinquent and a strong vampire with a soft side make an unlife together? Yeah. Was Bakugan made a canon in Japanese too? It might be. I'm not too sure. I like Bakugan. What came out when I was already in like high school, so it was like a little bit below my age group. But hey, Hell's Dark with No Flowers. This is another one. I have the manga for it here at home here, so I'm probably gonna be putting out a review for this one on Friday. I think. Friday's probably a good date for that one, because I do have a series picked out for tomorrow's review. I don't have one picked out for Wednesday yet. No name. I just got Beyond the Promised Neverland because I just got finished the Promised Neverland. The art is promised. It is really good. The art, Pozuka Demizu is a fantastic artist. They're the one that did all the art for Promised Neverland. Also, if you really like that, check out the art book for it as well. I don't have it. I've seen it in stores and I flipped through it, and I am planning on getting it soon. But the art book for Promised Neverland is great. Creepy too, yes, creepy, but great. High School DxD is peak. I'm not going to disagree with you there. Oh yes, we have another one for February. You know what? I think I'll just go over the first for January and February releases for upcoming manga. So this one here is a darker Yuri. I want to love you until I want to love you till your dying day. This one here is basically it's about an orphanage where the orphanage trains the kids to become like child soldiers. And there's one girl that wants nothing to do with that life, and there is the other girl. It knows nothing but being a soldier, and so it's their kind of conflicting kind of aspects. They're kind of conflicting. How would I put it? They're kind of conflicting viewpoints, and them kind of growing together. Yeah, basically the synopsis that was given out by I think by Kodansha for this one, it says love blossoms amid bloodshed in a new enthralling Yuri dystopian manga. That right there just sold it for me. There's this one here. Now, if you're a Yuri fan, this is another one this is a light novel that comes out in February. It's a little bit fan servicey, yes, but the concept of it being about a Yuri or GL fan that absolutely hates the trope that of an author inserting male characters to kind of disrupt the Yuri romance. Basically, he gets isekai'd into a world where he becomes that character, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna do everything I can to not be that trope." It's the concept of it just seems stupidly fun. Then we have another light novel. Did you think my Yuri was just for show? Actually, I think the title for this one changed already. Or maybe this is the changed title. Well, I say it like that, not because I think it's a bad thing, but others do. So I say it to kind of like let people know that there is fan service in it and that they can make their choice based around that. Because yeah, it's just kind of me trying to be accommodating. But yeah, this is a fan X idol Yuri as well, and this is Minori Chigusa who's done the artwork for it. Icky, I know you know Minori Chigusa's artwork. I've sent them to you before, so you should be familiar with it. Also, Fate Kelly Liner Prisma Ilya. Seven Seas is giving us some Fate manga finally. The first Fate series in like a couple years, and of course it's Fate Kali Liner Prisma Ilya. And it's an all-in-one as well. So it's like all of it in one. It's big omnibus for Fate Kali Liner. This one here, Temamori's fantasies never stop. It's the one that just she gets in her head whenever it comes to like dirty thoughts. I put this one here just because, like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And then Rosemaiden comes out my birthday. I might get this one. There's actually a couple that come out my birthday. Okay, yeah. Icky, we might have to change it up a little bit for some of the stuff we get you. Although, this is another one where your wife is definitely going to judge you for this one. Alright, give me 1 second here. I've got a phone call. Yes, spicy to the max. This one is, yeah, I forgot about that one. Alright. That was a sudden phone call I wasn't expecting to get, and I figured I had to leave for a second. But yeah. We got some pretty good series coming out. I'm excited. This one here I'm still looking for. It already came out last week. I haven't found it in stores yet. But yeah, I think... Oh, by the way, since I haven't really talked about this one, I do need to make a video on it. Carrie, you were really excited about this one. So this one here, Before You Go Extinct, it looks cute and wholesome. Yes, it is the manga series about a rock. The rock is the main character. Also, this is a dark comedy. You would never guess it from the actual picture. This is a dark comedy that looks at the meaning and meaninglessness of life throughout the lives of various adorable and occasionally psychopathic species facing extinction. A humble rock is at the center of this transmigratory tale of two souls that take on the form of penguins, otters, crows, and more as they learn about the value of culture, the beauty of play in the face of capitalist pressure to produce and reproduce, and the power of love in the face of total annihilation. That is a synopsis of all time. So yes. It is, Icky, you're not wrong. It is very similar to Your Eternity in that sense, because the rock basically follows two souls as they take different forms, and how it, yeah. The part that really got me is that the beauty of play in the face of capitalist pressure to produce and reproduce. I don't know how they're going to do that with animals, but they're going to do it somehow. We don't even have a date for it. This comes out like in the fall of next year. So it's a late, way down the later in the year. But it just seemed weird. And for I do have another. Oh, one more. Here's another Minori Chigusa work, Icky. This is coming out in June, and this is the spicy one, by the way. Um, it's in June. You'll be fine. You can save up for it by then. But yeah, there's which other one is there? For those that weren't around for the stream last time, this is the one I picked as the one I'm looking forward to the most next year. Stardust Family. It comes out in May, end of May. This is this this is a mystery drama series that seems really interesting. I'll read the synopsis for it quickly, and then we'll get on to some gaming. In a world set in the future, children hold the authority to determine who may become parents. Having children is legal unless a couple first pass a strict examination conducted by a child that certifies them as capable providers. It is a veritable utopia with no child abuse, or at least so it may seem. Hikari is one such examiner in the system, spending his days evaluating prospective parents, but one day he comes across a couple that isn't quite like the others. So yeah. This is kind of like, this kind of gives me the vibe of, I don't know if you guys read this series in schools. It kind of reminds me of The Giver a little bit, mixed with some other aspects of kind of like The Giver, a little bit of The Island kind of mixed in there, with in terms of like how people are used and like in the society and what like they're But this one is definitely a drama heavy mystery. Also, this is only a 2-volume all-in-one that Yen Press is putting out. So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be one of those series where it's gonna be like right from the go, you're gonna be given the mystery, and you're gonna be trying to unfold, and it's gonna be coming at you in waves. But yeah, this one here, top of my list for next year. I didn't know really anything about it until I started making the list, and yeah, that is up there for sure. I do have one more mystery that I'm really interested in, and then after this last one, then I'll be going over to gaming. It's 13 Footprint. This is a series by Kei Sanbei, the creator of Erased. It says, following their son Ao's release from the hospital, Toya, Haru, and Ao were all ready to start a new life in their picturesque new home, but that was before the postcards arrived. Each postcard details an event, one that won't happen until the next day. Follow this family on an adventure to unravel a mystery, stop and help everyone along the way. Yes, you do get Conan vibes, but this is by the creator of Erased, Island in a Puddle, and so on. The mangaka is pretty well known for doing like mystery series like this. So I think this one's pretty interesting. I think this one I have in what, like 7th place on my list. I can give you a little teaser because I'm doing a video on it soon. Yeah, 6th place I have it. Stardust Family, I have it number 1. Kaya-chan Isn't Scary, I have it number 2. It's All Your Fault, number 3. Idol X Idol Story, and Now That We Draw, my top 5. I actually might be moving Now That We Drop to number 3. Just because of how much I've seen of it since I made this list. Okay, Bone Crushers. After I finish Bakuman, should I rewatch Psyche K for like the 8th time? Maybe. Now That We Draw, like, I admit, like, Now That We Draw, I'm getting more and more excited for. But Stardust Family, that, like, Icky, you know how much I love mystery stories. And Stardust Family, the entire concept itself is just enough for me to be like, yep, I want to check it out. That's like, it's a have to check out story for me right now at this point for Stardust. And then Kaya-chan Isn't Scary. I adore stories that go outside of like the norms. So for example, like a series like Miroku-chan, where it's a horror story, but it's a slice of life, going about like how a person's trying to ignore all the ugly and awful looking spirits that are around them. And then other series like just yeah, kind of stuff like that. But Kaya-chan Isn't Scary is basically, um, it's about a girl that can see spirits, but she's in kindergarten, and she has this reputation for being a bit of a bully, for being a bit of a pest. But she can see the spirits, and the reason why she like pushes her classmates is because there might be a spirit that's bugging them and harassing them. Um, and so yeah, this is like a horror slice of life comedy action. Um, and yeah, basically Kaya-chan is basically Anya from Spy Family, but in a horror series. That just really seemed beyond interesting to me, so I have to check this one out. And it comes out in April, which is pretty soon here. And I've heard really good things about it too. Idol X Idol Story. This is a new one by the creator of New Game. It's an idol romance. Yeah, I have what 4 or 5 volumes of Miracle-chan right now, and I definitely need to read more of them. And then yeah, One Piece Heroines. This one, a spicy Jose romance. Sure, why not? Sign me up. This one here. This for Mark for Love. Oh yeah, this is another cheating Yuri, although it's Jose romance slaps. I'm not gonna lie. So this one is about sex espionage. Hi Omega. She's yeah. It's in a world where the women can go into to heat and produce pheromones. It's like the femme fatale kind of aspect of like espionage, but like dialed up with some Omegaverse shit. Oh, I wouldn't say Omegaverse shit, but yeah, like Omegaverse concepts. Yeah, this like we were like when we saw this one on this, we were going on the stream. Everyone was dying talking about this one because of just how absurd it is. I might check out at least one volume. It's not. It didn't make it into the top list for me, but what else was there? Sky Samurai, Sailor Zombie. This one, the artwork really caught my attention. But yeah. And this is a BL. Yeah. A cheating Yuri. This is a BL. Shoot Juliet down. This is about this. I think this was one on the top of my like honorable mentions, or is it actually in my list? No, it's on my honorable mentions. Shoot Juliet down. Number 6 in the Juliet. But yeah, this is about the dark side of the host club industry. That's really cool. Yeah. We'll get into some gaming now though.
Look at Eugene did my.
Alright. Let's do some gaming here. Gaming, yay. I've been playing Marvel Rivals a lot lately. For those that don't know, Marvel Rivals is basically Overwatch, but Marvel characters. I've been playing it since it launched, and it's a ton of fun. It has a lot of like the best aspects of Overwatch and very few of the worst aspects, except for the community. So, yeah, there is a bit of toxicity in it, but oh well. I just try to be myself. But yeah, while I'm doing this, I'll still be able to answer your guys' questions. Just yeah, ask away. We can talk about stuff all the time too. I'll be giving also a little play-by-play as I'm doing this. All right. And then I can also talk about some of the plans I have coming out, because I do have some stuff some reviews I have to do. I do have a video on DMP that I want to put out, because people have been asking about it. DMP is another publisher, a lesser-known publisher. That's another publisher that's kind of has some interesting stories to it. This is online, so this is just like Overwatch. I'm a hero. So this is the start of Season 1 that just started like 2 days ago. This storyline's all about the Fantastic Four. And yes. I can show you guys some of the heroes first. The one that actually the one that I main, it's Penny Parker. Do I know demons? I'm not sure what you're saying there, Omega. Oh, Demon Slave. I don't know about that one. But Penny Parker is really cute, really fun. She's fun to play. She basically pilots a mech. She's basically like a feature storyline where she's like the daughter of Peter Parker. Or the granddaughter, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, she's the one I main the most. She even has an Eva skin, basically. She does look silly. Her big thing is that she has mines. So she has like a mine layer, and then she can throw mines herself. And then she can also throw a web to snare people. But yeah, there's all the usuals. There's like Black Panther, Black Widow, the Hulk, Captain America, Cloak and Dagger. Unfortunately for like the some of it's gonna be cut off while I do the gaming, but it'll still be centered around myself, so you can still see what I'm doing. If you do watch on a browser, you'll have the full screen to see. There's Groot, Hawkeye, Hela, Invisible Woman. She's a brand new character that everyone's going crazy over. Because the cake. And that's it. Also, this is her alternate skin. Yeah. For whatever reason, they dialed up the assets on a lot of the characters. But I also play a lot of Storm, I forgot. Storm is really good now. Yeah, we'll just do one quick match. Just kind of warm up. Welcome back, Kiki. Fan service in the Marvel game? A little bit. Well, remember, this is made by NetEase, which is a Chinese studio. So, for those that know, like the Chinese and Korean mobile game space, they're very heavy into like fan servicey stuff lately. And Kiki, this is Marvel Rivals. So Marvel Rivals is a new game that just came out like 3 weeks ago, and it is. Yeah, it's like Overwatch. We could use another DPS, so let's switch this door.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Somewhere in the world, there's a girl like I once was. I fight for her.
Storm is fun. She's one of the few flying characters. Haven't heard of PGR Kuro games? Maybe? I have to think. I'm not sure how familiar that is.
In 5, 4,
But I am actually working on getting in touch with one of my editors. They will be doing working on getting some codes for some different JRPGs and games to play on Steam.
I've always been a heavy hitter.
Lightning is not good for electronic spikes.
It is a little bit choppy because I am scraping at the same time. My computer does not like that. can't really hear me. Is it a little bit too loud, or? I just might have to move my mic away from the speakers. Because I don't use a headset for game sounds. I don't really like wearing headsets at all.
I am ready to put on a show.
Right, let me pick that up. What the? I wasn't even anywhere near that. Alright. I was intentionally trying to be as far away from Scarlet Witch as it could be. What am I? I'm 5-1. Not too bad. I do not like that big cylinder there. That is Sue Storm's ability. Oh, our Punisher popped off. Oh, there we go. Oh. Who's alive still? Oh, Psylocke. No, it's not that. I do have headphones right here. I just don't like using them. It's just I have a habit of when I have headphones on, I talk a lot louder, and which is sometimes a little bit too much. There we go. Okay, well, now here we go.
I am ready to put on a show.
I gotta go this way. That was a bad ult on my part. There we go. Scarlet Witch is down. In a second. Thor's down. Someone above me?
A storm is brewing.
All right.
Feel the thunder.
I am ready to put on a show.
Okay. They've popped their ults. I'll be good to pop mine right away here.
Feel the wrath of the goddess. We ride to the
Been a
web
heavy hitter.
14-2 now. Okay.
Behold the god of thunder!
Of course. Scarlet Witch is a pain in the ass. I thought it was far enough away again.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
Alright. Yeah, this is basically a push the cart map. So we gotta escort the big spider walker.
My good deed, people usually don't let me into shrines. I'm doing this my way.
Oh, my aim's off today, holy shit.
Enemy
What's Iron Fist doing?
Twigs all grown up.
We've got trouble.
Got a good feel for it.
A little
I lift up my hand.
I'll fall back.
Be swift.
Escort, escort. Do I have Haikyuu? Yes, I do have Haikyuu. Haikyuu's right next to me, right behind me there.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
More dangerous?
Bro's not cooking right now. I'm 17-3. I'm doing pretty damn good on my team. Our Punisher is doing a little bit better, but yeah.
Any healing is good.
Okay.
I am ready to put on a show.
Why did the strange go behind us? Oh wow.
Anyone willing to help?
That lag is chopping.
Wow, 4 in a row.
I got a quadrant. There we go. 22, 3, and 12. Not bad. I'm happy. So yeah, that's basically Marvel Rivals. That's one of the modes. There is one where you can battle over a central cap point. But I like push the carts. Push the carts are fun, especially as Storm. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, Kiki. So yeah, one thing I was going to mention for the next review I'm putting out tomorrow, I'm a little bit behind. This is one that came out in December. It's War of the Greedy Witches. This one here I'm going to be reading tonight. It is basically combine the aspects of like Fate and Record of Ragnarok, and make it like all about like a female cast of characters. And it's by the creator of Kakegurui, by the way. So that's one I've been wanting to read for a little while. I just haven't gotten around to it. But so I expect a video for that one out tomorrow before tomorrow's stream. Also, I got a whole bunch of videos to put out later today and tomorrow and Tuesday. Just so many videos. I do want to do a list of. Oh, no. Okay, I guess we'll do one more warm up before we start doing some ranked. Because I'm trying to climb back. Because for the first season I got up to plat, so it starts off bronze, silver, gold, and then plat. I got to plat, and I'm trying to get up to at least diamond or so this season. All right, my hero. Thanks for stopping by.
All the difference.
One second here. What about
I'm here
gaming?
to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
Sorry, I just had a bite of my sandwich. I'm playing Marvel Rivals.
Most spiders just climb walls. I'm psionically linked to a giant robot. I win.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
And I'm playing Penny this time. So Marvel Rivals is basically just like Overwatch. It's another hero
Oh,
shooter.
how can I focus in class when there's a humongous crack in the sky?
But with a whole bunch of Marvel characters. Also, my model for it. There we go. This is Penny Parker. She's
The battle starts in 5,
This is gonna hurt.
3, 2.
basically a future version of
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
future version of Peter Parker's daughter. In a different timeline. But yeah, it does have ranked. Ranked is pretty sweaty, I'm not gonna lie.
Systems
Also,
restoring.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm counting on you, friends.
Because there is a way for them to flank, and they aren't showing up in front. Okay. Maybe this really slow.
Time for some fireworks.
Well, I guess they're on flank.
This is gonna hurt. Systems restoring.
Okay. Frickin' Groot and Rocket were their own combo. I hate that combo.
Wait, does that mean Ragnarok?
This is gonna hurt.
Penny's not great at dealing with them.
You know what to do, spiders? Time for some fireworks.
Penny's all about positioning and taking away
I know that sound.
your opponent's ability to move forward. Also, we're really great at defending points. So I am trying to keep them from doing taking this point.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You know what to do, spiders? It's spider time!
Stop the mine.
Full arsenal primed. Time for some fireworks.
All right.
I still need you. Eyes on the spot.
Mine's in place. Here comes trouble.
Group wastes his ult. I think good.
You know what to do, spiders? Systems restoring.
Oh, that's awesome. Scarlet Witch has a big thing where she explodes and kills anyone around her. So if she dies during that, it's completely wasted. That's when you want to find her.
Mine's in place.
Only 3 now. Not great, but not terrible. I'm trying to do that. I'm just trying to stop their advance.
Spiders, that's a job done.
And of course I die there. Oh well. Bucky's really good at chaining kills. He was the one that was
Ready for
shouting
another
again and
ghost
again and
fighter?
again and again. Because that's his shtick.
That vehicle in its tracks.
If he gets a kill with his ultimate, he can use it again.
Better stop that vehicle.
You're up, little one.
Alright.
It's spider time!
There's Venom away from here. Wow. That did not go as planned. Also, the stream is getting really freaking laggy. Or the game is getting laggy.
Nada. That doesn't count.
So what's the CPU usage? Yeah, it's pretty high. My computer is actually supposed to be pretty good, but I don't know. Maybe it just does not like being handling gaming plus streaming. Do I have any Kami-sama Kiss? I do. I have... I have 1 to 20. I'm missing Volume 7, though. And then I have Volume 25, the limited edition. I'm trying to get more of it, and I do want to try checking it out one of these days here soon. But I've heard good things about Kami-sama Kiss. Also, I've heard good things about the creator's new series.
Just needed a few repairs.
Otaku Love Bites, I think it's called. Otaku Love Bites is about a female otaku vampire, and she has a crush on a guy, I think. It seems pretty cute and wholesome.
I'm counting on you, friend. This is gonna hurt. Powering up. This is gonna hurt.
Damn you, Rocket, for being so small.
Time for some fireworks.
I am playing Marvel Rivals right now. So Marvel Rivals is a relatively new game. It's been out for about maybe 3 weeks. It's like Overwatch, basically, but with Marvel characters. It's really popular right now, too. I played Overwatch a little bit back during Overwatch 1. I wasn't too great at it, but I had a lot of friends that are playing this one as well, so I've been getting into it. I'm going to be starting to play some JRPGs as well. One JRPG I've been talking about playing is the Atelier series. Atelier series is, for those that don't know what Atelier is, it is a JRPG series that's all about alchemy. And it's very, very chill vibes, very laid-back vibes. There's a lot of crafting.
I'm counting on you, friend. It's spider time! Systems restoring.
I've been playing one of the mobile games for Atelier.
Fire is disabled.
Yes, this is on Steam. This is on Steam here. Let's see. Let's go over Steam. Okay. The game didn't like that very much. People might know the Atelier series through Atelier Riza, which also has an anime for it. There's even some mangas for it as well, but we don't really have much of it. Yeah. I was also thinking, well, maybe Cyberpunk, but I've already played that one a lot. Yeah, Atelier Roslariana is one that's the mobile game that's out for it. I can play that, but it's a mobile game, so you're limited by, like, stamina and gacha and whatnot. I still enjoy it. What's another one? I wouldn't mind doing some, like, even Mass Effect. You also have Mega Man Battle Network I could play as well. I don't know if I haven't installed, though. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more games on these streams. We're going to be doing a lot more fun stuff. I've also talked about doing... where is it? It's in the store. It was... Angels of Death. Because I keep getting people asking about the Angels of Death manga, if I have it. This one here. Angels of Death. People know the anime series and the manga. It actually has... It was originally a game. It's a... I think it's made by one person. Yeah, made by one person. And it kind of got really popular over in Japan. So I'm going to be trying to do that as well. But yeah. I want to start with the Atelier Riza series. There's another one. I'd also be down to do some, like, community games, too. Do some community games like, oh, there's a... What series is it? I think it's on my wish list. Let's check out the wish list. Wish list is over here. Yeah, here's some of the Atelier ones. Atelier Riza. When it goes on sale, I'll be picking that one up. What's my favorite visual novel? I haven't really played any visual novels, to be honest, Ivan. That's one thing I'd like to get into as well. I don't know what the rules when it comes to streaming and visual novels are. Obviously, there's no adult content, but I don't know what some of the publishers think about people streaming their playthroughs. Because I want to do, like, if I'm going to be into streaming games and streaming visual novels and stuff like that, I want to do it right. I don't want to get any shit from publishers and have copyright strikes and that kind of stuff, right? There are some not BL ones, but there are some GL visual novels I want to check out, like Blue Reflection. I've heard it's pretty good. Knights of Azure. I don't know much about this one. There are some visual novels I do know of, though. I'm familiar with the Grisaya series for the visual novels. Obviously, everyone knows Song of Saya. But yeah, I do have a Discord. Well, I'll put down some polls where people can, or maybe not polls, but like put down a space where people can suggest some games for me to play. Also some visual novel stuff like that, and then I can. Also, one of my editors for the website I write with, he gets codes sent to him for some JRPGs, and they're like indie JRPGs that they actually want like people to stream and review. So I'll be doing that hopefully very soon. But yeah, let's get back to a little bit of gaming, more gaming here. Because yeah, I'm trying to get back to at least Plat. Because I finished Season 0 at Plat in Marvel Rivals. Well, I'm aiming for Diamond or higher this time, this season. But yeah, like I said, if you guys ever want to talk about anything while I'm streaming, while I'm gaming here, just let me know. I'm always open to talk. Oh yeah, also I did get in some books yesterday that I didn't make a video for. Or make, or show off on, in my Discord. I got 2 volumes, and I got Moriarty the Patriot 18. And I got...
the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
Dark Gathering 11. I'm excited for both of them. Dark Gathering is one of my favorite horror series right now. Also, I forgot. I ended up reading something last night. I didn't make a video on it yet. I did post about it on my Discord, though. It's a series called Mysterious Disappearances.
More than just a mechanized suit of armor. It's my best friend.
Let me go grab it.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. I cannot let Doom do any more damage to the web of life and destiny.
I did end up reading this one here. So, Mysterious Disappearances, Volume 4. Mysterious Disappearances is a supernatural mystery story about a woman who's an aspiring author, and she's mostly into like the kind of like traditional Japanese like yokai stories, and she one day she ends up finding a book. And she discovers that when she reads the book, it gives her the ability, well, it curses her with the ability to basically adjust her physical age. On the downside, though, is that because she's shrinking, like her internal organs are still the same size, so it's a lot of pressure on her body, so she can only do it for a very little short amount of time. It is a little bit fan servicey, but not too much. Beyond Volume 1. Volume 1's the only fan servicey volume. But it's very heavy on the mystery, and I do love it. And Volume 4 was honestly probably one of the best volumes I've read in a long time. It was heavy on the mystery, which I do love. And it was heavy on, actually, emotional storytelling, which was a nice surprise. Emotional storytelling is always a nice little bonus touch. It was actually like almost tear-jerking in how the story ended up progressing, which I really liked. But yeah.
Get that vehicle moving again. Ready for another go, Spider?
If you guys are into supernatural mysteries, I do recommend Mysterious Disappearances, but like I said, there is some fan service that might turn some people off a little bit. I think it's worth it. Not really getting much healing this game.
Just needed a few repairs.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do some more games for a little bit, then I might switch to a little walk-around stream again. Because I do enjoy those walk-around streams, and I do getting a chance to talk to everybody. And my computer might need to... Before I play games like Marvel Rivals, where it's like network intensive and CPU intensive, I might need to upgrade my computer first, so it might be just JRPGs for a little while.
Mine's in place.
My computer's good, but not that good. It is about 4 or 5 years old.
You're up, little one.
Judge, jury, executioner!
It's Spider time! Don't turn back now! Down to 30 seconds. Mine's in place. Hurry, we're running out of time! Powering up. This is gonna
That
hurt.
smoke screen. Hard to... Thanks for the follow there, Lelouch.
I'm counting on you, friends.
Oh, that was way off. Alright. Oh, can't really destroy that, can I?
Keep forging ahead. Mine's in place. Systems restoring. We're better when we work together. Never thought I'd do stuff. You know what to do, spiders? This is gonna hurt.
Hey, my hero, welcome back.
We're back in action.
Sorry, my eye was really bothering me. Oh. But yeah, I might be switching to a walk-around stream, my hero. Just because my computer's struggling with Rivals a little bit and streaming at the same time. I might need to look at fine-tuning some settings before I do another stream like this, or maybe just stick to JRPGs, which are less resource-intensive on my computer.
Systems restoring. Lines in place.
I know you guys like my walk-around streams.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh. Strange just jumped right in front of me as I was netting.
The gods must be on our side. Lines in place.
Down to 30 seconds. We've reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Powering up.
As you can see, yeah, my computer's struggling, and I'm not playing as well as I normally would because of it. But yeah, if you guys ever have any
Ready for another ghost spider?
any games you want to see me play, any visual novels even, you just let me know. You can, guys. I'll make a space for it in Discord, where you guys can make some suggestions. I do want to be able to have these sit-down kind of like streams where I can do some games, kind of go through some stories with everybody as well. Because as much as I like talking about manga, it's not possible to do manga reading streams because publishers really don't like that.
Systems restoring.
Yeah, it's an easy way to get copyright strikes. I don't know why I'm having a coffee fit right now.
Time for some fireworks.
I'm gonna have to put my here after this match. Have you read a Kane Banashi? know what? I do have a Kane Banashi, but unfortunately I haven't gotten too into it other than the first few chapters. Kane Banashi is... I've been really interested in it, I just haven't had the time to check it out. I just have a lot of manga series to read.
Ready for another ghost spider?
But I do really plan on it, and I have enjoyed it. Or what I have read so far. Hi, Amber.
So close. This is your
I see you popped in here. Just doing a little bit of gaming right now. This is Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is a hero shooter that's kind of like Overwatch, but with Marvel characters.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Yeah. 9 and 6 is not great numbers.
All the difference.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make it
Tiger
good.
and Dragon. I have heard of it. I haven't checked it out. Yes, Amber. Marvel Rivals is really popular right now. My editor wants me to write an article on it. I'm a little bit hesitant to, but because I don't do many gaming articles. But we'll see. The last gaming article I did do was for Atelier Rosariana. But that's because Atelier Rosariana, or at least the Atelier franchise in general,
But I feel like I was
has a
born
lot
to
of
pilot
connections
it.
to the manga industry, and light novel industry. Because Atelier Rosariana is a mobile game that is written and developed by the creator of Kamega Kill, Chain Soldier, Keith Yuna the Hero. So yeah, I need to read 7 manga right now. Okay, Noah? Are you asking for suggestions, or...?
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Powering up. Lines in place. I know that sound. We found a portal. Time for some fireworks.
The guy in the portal is being annoying. Oh, and my computer's really not liking it. Holy shit. Yeah, for me, I get into moods when I like reading and when I don't.
This is gonna hurt.
unfortunately. It's a motivation issue as well.
I'm counting on you, friends. Spiders get the job done. Looks like I'm the one doing the book time for some fireworks. This is just whoever they are.
Okay.
They don't look friendly.
Oh no, couldn't make it up. Yes, if only that was how it happened. Yeah, basically talking about, because this website that I write for is called Comics Beat. And so they specialize in Marvel, DC, graphic novels, stuff like that. They do have a manga site that I do write for. They also do have a manhwa site. I'm currently not writing for that site yet, but I have the opportunity to if I want.
This is gonna hurt.
I've just been a bit on a bit of a writing hiatus, so to speak, because
I'm counting on you,
I've had
friends.
some issues that I need them solved first before I do some more writing. But yeah, writing's really fun. And I kind of do a little bit more in-depth reviews than what I do for my normal videos. But I've kind of got a system going where I can turn a script for a video into a written review very quickly. And also I've just kind of been focusing on growing my content.
Ready for
first.
another go, Spider? Better stop that vehicle.
Yeah, it's I've been looking for a way, like I'll obviously, like, you know me, Amber, and like you know how much I love like manga and in general.
This is gonna hurt.
And I was always looking for, like, always thought it would be cool to kind of get into like the manga industry. And there are ways to kind of get into it, and doing like writing and reviews is one way. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the game after this because my computer's like, no, my computer's. You can kind of see how laggy the stream is, or at least the game is.
That doesn't count.
It's well, both the game and the stream, they're both struggling. So yeah, after this, I'm gonna be switching to a kind of walk around stream like usual, to kind of have like the regular conversations that we're used to.
This is gonna
While I
hurt.
figure out, I might have to spend like maybe an hour or so kind of fine-tuning some settings to figure out what's happening. Because should not be this bad. On Demon Slayer, I'm so close to the mountain. Hey, no, that's awesome. I love
Ready for
Demon Slayer.
another go,
It's a
Spider?
really fun series.
Judge, jury, execute!
Time for some fireworks.
Ow. Yeah. My computer's quitting on me. So let's see. Let's get the task manager up,
That doesn't count.
just so I can see how much damage this is doing. Because I'm getting next to no FPS.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Something seems fishy here.
This is gonna hurt. You know what to do, spiders? You've got my back. I've got yours. Systems restoring. It's spider time!
You must defend point. Defend.
Yourself! Lines in place.
No. The game is
This
fun,
is gonna hurt.
but yeah. I'm not playing anywhere nearly as close to as good as I normally do,
Systems restoring.
because I'm just struggling with the choppiness.
You know what to do, spiders? Mine's in place.
Almost 1 FPS, yeah. Even like the audio is going like,
See, Duck got defeated.
So yeah. So luckily it's basically over. It'll probably go to a sudden death round after this if they win this round, which they probably will.
Don't count us out yet.
I'm doing this my way.
I am not. I mean, like, kind of, but no. Like I did say, I did get up to platinum last season, so I'm not a terrible player. Technically above average. But
Only 60 seconds left. The current score is 3-2-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
right, 18 kills isn't bad.
You'll need a
Luckily,
top-notch
this is
team to
gonna
win
be
this one.
I'm here to finish the fight that
will
my father
switch
began.
to-
I hope I make him proud.
Doctor Strange, though.
Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
I don't need to focus on as much things with Doctor Strange as I do with Penny. I mean, you're not wrong, my hero. You're not wrong at all.
Round 3.
But yeah, you guys did see that one game I did have with Storm before I started getting really bad legs, but I think I did pretty good as Storm there. Actually,
30 seconds before you attack. Get
I'm
ready.
gonna do
Open
Magneto.
your eyes. Reality.
I'm more comfortable with Magneto.
You're a shooter like
Music? What about music?
mired in loss and grief.
Oh, the music of the game?
Belongs to mutant time.
Also, I couldn't see that, like, I vaguely saw something after. Yeah.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Not finish off the turret. Yeah, there's some pretty good music in this game too. I like it.
The current score is 3.
Sudden death is like you have 1 minute to try and see how far you can push it,
Time to switch things up.
and whoever pushes it the furthest in that last minute is the winner. But
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I'm going back to Penny for this one.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
It is, but it does splash, and so because the lagginess, I figured the splash would be able to compensate for my shit aim. Oh, we have a okay.
Round 4. Go!
The spider
So we're
controller may
going
seem
2
small,
tanks, 3
but
DPS, 1
fierce.
healer. Okay,
Just like me.
that's concerning. Either we'll win or we'll be done in like a second.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay
There's gonna be
strong.
no in between with this comp.
You're a shooter like me. There's no shooter like me, buddy.
Time for some fireworks.
Damn Groot walls.
Turrets destroyed.
Yeah. But I was mostly trying to pick,
Ready for another go, Spider?
because Magneto is a good defensive option too. And this is sudden death, so it's like all about slowing their advance as much as possible. And, yeah. Alright, yeah. Basically helping our backline push. That was the idea.
You know what to do, Spiders? Never thought I'd be sad to see Duck get defeated. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, this is over. Yeah, and that's a loss.
Final score. 3, 2,
I wish I would have done
4.
better that one, but... Alright.
Well, you didn't expect to win them all.
Okay. And good thing I had a shield for that loss too. Alright. Yeah. Because that's what happens when you get to a tie, right? Well, at least a tie when you both make it to the end on the cart push. The sudden death makes gives a nice element. And it's like, well, okay, well, your teams both pushed very well, so it's basically whoever can see you can first. But yeah. For whatever reason, my task manager, I don't find that it gives me accurate information. Oh, so is the GPU spiking? Huh. Interesting. Because I was capping out at my GPU. Okay. I do. I like competitive games. I've always been a very pretty competitive person. I've always played like sports as well. So like games where it's kind of like sudden death, you kind of like because it feels like there's an accomplishment to it when you actually do succeed. Not that there isn't accomplishments like when you finish a regular like RPG or something. Just like the competitive aspect I really do like. But yeah. But yeah, for those that just kind of showed up a little bit later on, we did go over some of the anime from the season and what I'm planning on watching, what I might be checking out, what I'm curious about. Yeah, there's some interesting titles. One of the ones that I checked out that I really... Yes, thank you. Hotaru. She's my favorite. One that I did check out yesterday that I thought was really freaking funny was I may be a guild receptionist, but also only boss to clock out on time. It's a fantasy, but it's very relatable for anyone that's been in customer service before or had a customer service job. Because basically, yeah, she works at a guild. She's a receptionist. She's like has an eeasygoing life. She makes a nice living. She just wants to have like a nice peaceful existence. But unfortunately, her work, the amount of work that she has depends on how the adventurers clear the dungeons, and so the longer they take, the more paperwork she has. Also, the voice actress is Rie Takahashi, who is the voice actor for Megumin, Emilia, Yuzuriha from Hell's Paradise, whole bunch of other characters. It was really cute, really funny. I enjoyed it way more than I thought it would. Apothecary Diaries Season 2, I've started watching that one. It's fantastic. I'm excited to see where it goes, because I've been keeping up with the manga. Apothecary Diaries is just fantastic. There's a couple other interesting ones. I have the ones that are yellow are the ones I'm considering, and then the ones in pink I am going to be checking out eventually. I have a crush at work. Did I see you put a video about I have a crush at work, Amber? I think you did. Sorry. Yes. I didn't realize it was going that far into like the adult relationship that right away. But yeah, I like that idea. I like workplace rom-coms or romances. And also there is a manga for it as well. That is published in English. It's not physically yet. It's only digitally. It should be on K Manga. Actually, let me check if it's on K Manga right now. Because we finally have K Manga here in Canada after a year. There's some tickets. Cool. Oh yeah, that's another video I'm going to be putting out in either later today or tomorrow after the stream. It's a video on some of the digital platforms there are. because the last stream I did on Friday, we were talking about different ways to read manga digitally. Because we were talking about, like, obviously I have my stuff on my tablet. Is there, like, is it actually going to be banned, or is it still a lot of posturing and bluffing? I'm not, I'm still confused if there is. Yes, Amber, yeah, we were talking about on my Discord as well. What's the series called again? I Have a Crush at Work. Because it is published by Kodansha digitally. So if it's... So I don't think it is on K-Manga yet. You know what? Let's do one better. Whoa. We'll go to Kodansha's website directly. Kodansha.us. Let's see. I Have a Crush at Work. So they have 8 volumes digitally. Well, 7. Volume 8 comes out in February. I did not see it on the K-Manga app, which is unfortunate, but... Maybe we'll have to... We can reach out. Yeah. So, digital is a little bit expensive at times. Because we have to remember, normally this would be like an $18, like, physical, maybe not $18, but like a $16 physical or $15 physical. Hi, Annie Mom. But yeah. I wonder how much it would be on Bookwalker as well. Let's just look at Bookwalker. The global side of Bookwalker. I am good, Annie Mom. How are you? We're just going over some of the series, some manga series. I'm trying to find out where they are available digitally. Ah, yes. Bookwalker does have I Have a Crush at Work. Same price, though, as well. At least with the Bookwalker, there are discounts all the time. My weekend's been good. Just been having some fun doing some streams here with everybody. Maybe, yeah. Because apparently this one is also the series is finished in Japan already. I Have a Crush at Work. We looked it up earlier, and it has 15 volumes completed. And I wonder how mature the manga gets. I don't know. Yeah. Because obviously the anime is going to tone stuff down from like a manga version, but I don't know what they actually show. But yeah, there's a couple other interesting ones this season. Yes, Amber, it does give some spicy vibes. I have seen some clips of it. Plus, I saw your video on it. And yeah, I wonder how, like, what's a good comparison? I don't know. But yeah. Tasakari Hotel, that's another one. that I want to check out that I saw your video on. And it does give me heavy Death Parade vibes, which I love. Tasakari Hotel. Where were you watching it? Were you watching on YouTube or? Yeah, it does kind of give me that impression a little bit. Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. Because I'm seeing it sub on YouTube or on a service called It's Anime. I don't know what that is. But yeah, Amazon Prime. I might check that out. Another one. This one has kind of been memed about a little bit on like Reddit and Twitter a little bit. Amiku MD Doctor Detective. It's basically House MD, but like an anime. It's all about diagnostic pathology. But yeah, cute girls solving medical mysteries. Fair. Oh, one I did see and one I've heard is beyond hilarious is this one here. From bureaucrat to villainess, dad's been reincarnated. So it's about a dad that gets isekai'd into his daughter's otome game. Just the entire concept is beyond ridiculous. But yeah. I might check this one out with my friend. I had mentioned this one to her before, and I guess we might have to see if she wants to watch this one. But this one's on High Dive. And another one. This is one that I was kind of going through with everybody earlier. Hi, Chels. How are you? One that I was going through earlier that I never even heard of and had no idea was even out is Flower and Asura. Flower and Asura is by Studio Bind. So that's the studio that does Mushoku Tensei. So it's a really good studio. And the series is all about yeah. So this one's all about I'll just read the synopsis. On the picturesque island of Tonekijima, with a population of only 600, Hana's favorite pastime is reading literature to the island's children. Her narration skills are second to none, and Mizuki, the president of the school's broadcasting club, immediately recognizes Hana's ability to engage with others and draw them into her recitations. Invited by Mizuki to join the club, Hana embarks on a journey to discover her true love of reading, maybe even change the course of her life along the way. Yes, it also made Onimai as well. Yeah, the live is going pretty good. I was trying to do a little bit of gaming, but my computer can't handle streaming and playing the specific game at the same time. So I might have to change. I'm gonna have to fine tune some settings before I do another stream. At least a stream with that game, or maybe, yeah. I was playing Marvel Rivals. My computer is supposed to be pretty good, but I don't know. I have a 3060. I've got 64 gigs of RAM, like a 4.5 gigahertz processor. So yeah, for whatever reason, I think like I checked the component usage after I was done streaming the game, and it seemed like my GPU was maxing out. So, which is a little bit weird because the GPU I don't really think has any effect on the TikTok stream. But yeah, it's a 3060. So I do want to upgrade my computer later on this year. Or maybe in the meantime, I might just try and set up a streaming rig and then just use my game for gaming. It should be fine, which I think is what might be like a setting issue. Yeah, Marvel Rivals is like a pretty new game and it has a pretty high like graphic fidelity, so I might just have to turn down some of the settings for when I stream. I wonder if there's a streamer. I think there is a streamer mode toggle that I can turn on. That might change some of the settings for make it more streaming friendly. Oh yeah. Also, yeah, this Flower and Asura. We found out that the series is based on a manga, and the manga is written by the creator of Hibiki Euphonium. So yeah. Also, Flower and Asura is in the same magazine as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So interesting how that worked out. Same as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, No Guns Life. Which I thought was interesting. What am I currently reading? Isn't 1 inch enough? So I just finished reading 2 volumes yesterday. I finished reading volume 2 of Tista, so I put out the video on that. I also started reading this one last night. Mysterious Disappearances Volume 4, and I absolutely loved it. It was probably one of my favorite volumes I've read in a while. So are the verses connected? For which one, Mahiro? Oh, with Hibiki Euphonium and Love and Asura? Or Asura and Flowers and Asura, I think it is. Yeah, Flower and Asura. You're reading Nana, 20th Century Boys, and got other ones for you as well. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people reading 20th Century Boys lately. It's an interesting coincidence. Unless you guys all planned it. Yeah, I need to go take a... I might need to go grab my inhaler. So 1 second. Alright, I'm back. And I've actually already picked up my volume that I'm going to be reading for tomorrow's review, which I'm going to be putting up before tomorrow's stream. That one is The War of the Greedy Witches. I haven't had a chance to put this one out yet, but it's interesting. It's interesting for sure. War of the Greedy Witches is written by the creator of Kakegurui, by the way. It is very much like a mix of Fate and Record of Ragnarok. Manga. It's apparently got a 6.1 on Mal, so not the greatest score, but... do I know this? Oh, I already looked into this artist. I don't know their art. Yeah, so like Fate, Record of Ragnarok. It's all about a whole bunch of famous historical and mythological female figures, basically dragged into a death game. Well, maybe not so much a death game, but more like Record of Ragnarok, where they're pitted against each other. So, like, what are some of the characters here? Gozen Tomoe, Jeanne d'Arc, Catherine the Great, Cleopatra. Yeah. Yim Wing Chun. Yeah, it's an interesting story. One of my friends did read it, and they enjoyed it. So, but I've had this volume since December, and I need to give it a review. It's been a little bit too long. So, let's get rid of these 2 tabs. Yeah. And then I haven't picked up my volume I'm going to read for Wednesday, but I have picked up my Friday read. Thanks for the follow there, 1 inch is enough. I get that, Chels. I know. I enjoy the review aspect. It rarely does it ever come across that I end up getting like a little bit of a writer's block. There has been one series that I actually had recently, which is The Teen Exorcist, where I read it, I really enjoyed it. I just couldn't come up with a good enough way to describe what happened. I do want to give that another shot though. I might just have to actually sit down and start actually scripting it, because I do script most of my reviews, but sometimes I just wing it, especially if I'm a little bit behind and I need to get a video out there. And especially if the thoughts are on the top of my head. But yes. So yeah, it's what, 3:15. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change things up a little bit. I'm gonna end this part of the stream, and I'm actually gonna switch over to my phone and do another like a walk around stream like normal. Just that way I can kind of focus on that and give my computer a chance to breathe. All right, so I'll see you guys in like a couple minutes on my walk around stream. All right, see you guys in a little bit.